Hey Surveys, and welcome back to K-Popsicles. I'm Peach.
I'm Kate.
And we are back making our way through our huge list of new comebacks and new releases as always. Up next we have our boys NCT 127. And this is their song 127 Time Stops. It's a self-filmed MV. We are super excited. If you guys have not seen any of our previous NCT content in any form or fashion, we absolutely love them so much. I would say my bias in 127 would be Jeffrey, aka Jaehyun. He is Jeffrey when he's bad. He's Jaehyun when he's good.
Which he's rarely good. So
he's rarely good.
Jeffrey.
He's always Jeffrey. Your bias
Markel
is Mr. Markel. He's her bias in at least 2 of the units at this point.
Dreamin' 127.
Yep. So
he'll probably just end up being my ult for NCT at this point.
I would.
Because he slightly beats out Xiaojun and Wavy. So.
Yeah, I would assume so at this point. So I'm excited for this one. I'm wondering who's going to wreck me the most this time, because they all wreck me, if I'm honest. Like I said, Jeffrey may be my bias, but I'm attacked by the entire group. Mostly Taeyong. Taeyong's probably one of the biggest ones.
A lot too.
Yeah. He was the original bias, and then Ten and Jeffrey came along, and now my life is where it's at. That's just what happened. But
you're probably wondering how we got here.
You're probably wondering how we got here. Well, 2 weeks ago, it all started. But no, we love self-made MV music videos. The MVs, they're always really fun. They're always really cute. So I'm ready for some crackhead fun with them. We're debating on what city this is. It's either LA or Chicago.
We think.
We could be, we're pretty sure it's not New York. Because it looks way too spread out to be a New York City skyline. Like ours is. So we'll see what happens. But before we jump in, we're going to leave a link to our Patreon down below in the description box. We hope you come over and check us out. We do live stages, drum reactions, variety shows, dance practices. You can join our Discord. Basically everything you can't do here on YouTube. We also post free videos over there for you guys at Black Channel because we're not going to make you pay for them to give free. That's just stupid. Speaking of our Patreon, we're currently watching Run BTS, Produce 101 the series Season 1, The Isaacs, Strong Woman Dobok Soon, Got Someone's Heart Carry. I have my own segment called Pint Size Retro Dramas on my own. We have movie reactions, album reviews, so much fun content going on over there. We're pre-filming right now a bunch of Patreon content so that we'll have a more steady flow later in the year when we get bombarded by comebacks. And we will be needing your guys' help deciding what our next shows are going to be, so stay tuned for that information. And if you want to follow us over on Twitter or hand me on screen, we post every single day over there with video shopping scouts and stay up to date we're doing here on our channel. Alright, you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm excited! Here we go, guys. This is NCT 127, 127 Time Stops. You make time just stop.
Skyview.
Looks like we're in like a retro. Of course we start with my problem.
Of course.
Look at RM. Old school vibes. Deep freaking voice. Jungle! His hair. Cut his hair.
And we got blonde one.
It's like a bluish blonde, yeah. Like this retro style.
It's cute.
They're so cute. I always forget that Jungle is actually really tall. I always forget that. You're adorable! Get out of the screen, demon.
Faces.
Yuda!
Atlanta.
Oh, so they're... Really?
It says Skyview Atlanta on the
Oh, so maybe
Ferris
we
wheel.
were very wrong. We were in Atlanta.
Hey, Johnny.
Oh, you're adorable.
We were like way off.
I
I
just,
guessed Midwest or out west, and it's in the South.
it's just funny though, because they're all wearing like jackets, and you'd think it'd be warm in the south. Oh yeah, Haechan's voice is in there. He's just not in the video because of being on hiatus. Get out of the camera, demon! What a bummer! Oh, he's like, hold my hand. No. Yuta!
They're so cute.
They're so fluffy.
Johnny's like hypnotized by it.
What is it with SM boys and being hypnotized by beluga whales? Because it happened with Sehun too. Yeah. They're so cute. Oh no! Poor Doyoung! Oh my god.
The hell?
Your face hurts with smiling. Yes. Yes, Jungwoo, get the bucket hat. Yes.
K-pop single-handedly saving the bucket hat industry.
Yes. I mean, it literally was the reason why it made me want to buy one, and I bought one, so.
And now they're filming the beluga whale.
I told you! Happy 127 days. They're so
Aw.
cute! I can't with them.
They're adorable.
My face hurts. They're so cute! Even when he's being a demon, he's adorable and fluffy. I'm like, go away.
At least he was Jaehyun in this video, though.
He was. He was a fluffy Jaehyun. He was still a demon, but he was a fluffy demon Jaehyun, not
He's the
Jeffrey.
demon in disguise.
Basically. He was being his normal demon self. He wasn't being extra Jeffrey today.
Mm-hmm.
Extra demon is Jeffrey. Jeffrey is too much to handle. No, they all just looked really cute and fluffy, and I just want to hug them all. It's interesting, though, that it said Atlanta.
It says Skyview Atlanta on the thing. But I
And
guess we've never actually seen, like, the Atlanta skyline, so I don't-
True. I mean, I've seen pictures, but yeah, I don't really
remember them.
we only remember like the three big cities.
I remember New York and then, like, Toronto and Seattle because they both have the Space Needle things,
Yeah.
pretty much.
It's kind of reminiscent of Namsan Tower. Yeah. So, interesting. Very interesting. Well, my aunt literally just went to Atlanta at the beginning of the month. When was this filmed? If they were there at the same time, I would have been so pissed. They released it 2 days ago, but who knows, yeah. Somebody tell us when this...
They even could have filmed it, like, forever ago.
They could have, yeah, when they were, like, on tour or something. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be able to tell us.
Probably not.
Actually, where was... We could always look up where it was filmed, too. Yeah, it doesn't really say. But... Either way, that was adorable. They all looked freaking cute. Taeyong was his baby self in this video. Even when he was rapping, he was just a baby. Like, he's so freaking adorable and fluffy. I want to just squish him. Yuta, I love his, like, short... It's still long, but it's still short at the same time, you know? Like, it's not as long as it was. The dark hair on him.
Johnny's hair kind of attacked me, too.
Yeah. Johnny is always a problem. He always be attacking everybody. Jungwoo, his shortcut. Like, I was like, oh, I like the shorter hair on him. I mean, he looks good with his long, fluffy hair, too, but he looks really good with a shortcut. And I always forget how freaking tall Jungwoo is. Because he's, like, he's part of the tall line. Like, he's, like, just slightly shorter than Johnny and Lucas. Like, he's part of the tall line, and I always forget that. And I'm like, holy crap.
And then he's even next to the members.
Right, because I'm like, he's always very, like, baby, like, ooh, and I'm like, so it just makes him feel like he's tiny. And then, like, you see him stand next to them, and I'm like, holy crap, you're a giant. You're, like, 6-something, sir. I think he's, like, 6 foot or something like that. Or around there. Like, Johnny is...
A fake mock knife.
Yeah, basically. And it's just really nice to see them too after everything that happened with Johnny, Jaehyun, and Jungwoo all getting injured and then recovering, and then now with Haechan on hiatus. I'm still glad that we got to hear his beautiful vocals in the song, even if we can't see him on screen.
Because it's not the same when someone goes on hiatus and they don't participate at all.
I know.
Like, not participating in promotions makes sense, but I get sad if they're not in the track.
Right. I'm just glad we got to hear his beautiful vocals in the background there, and at the end, I was like, yes, Haechan! But he definitely needs to take the time off to recuperate and make sure his health is okay, because he literally is on hiatus for heart problems. Heart
Which are very serious.
Yeah. Take time. Make sure your health is okay before you come back.
Make sure your heart beats at a normal rhythm.
Yes, please. Be careful. We don't want any issues. We don't want you to have, like, a heart attack on stage. We don't want any of that. We want you to be healthy and safe. So, as much time as you need to make sure you're okay, we will wait for you. But yeah, they're just all just so fluffy. They're all just so fluffy.
They're so cute.
They are. Doyoung and Taeil. I can't. Poor Doyoung kept getting run over. Just knocked over.
They seem like they'd be really fun to spend a day with.
Oh yeah, no. Johnny would be cracking jokes the entire time. Mark would be laughing hysterically the whole time, and I'd be laughing with him. Yuta would just be... I don't even know what Yuta did. I feel like Yuta makes innuendos a lot, but he's also just like... He'd also be cracking jokes. Jaehyun would be kind of quiet. Because he's kind of more on the quiet side. So is, like, Taeil. But Taeil could also be really loud. Jungwoo would just be a dork. He'd be cracking jokes, too. Like I said, the whole group would be cracking jokes, if I'm honest. There's a couple of them who'd be more on the quiet side.
But they'd make, like, maybe a savage comment here or there.
Yeah. I would be with Mark laughing the entire time. That would be me.
But, like, 2 English speakers, Mark and Johnny, they could translate.
Oh, yeah. It'd be awesome. It would be... And Jaehyun, too. Because he lives in America, so... He's fluent. Pretty fluent. But yeah. They're so fluffy!
And we got a little fan thing.
I know. I love them. I love being a citizen. I feel like I'm just gonna simp for them if I continue.
Honestly, same.
So we're gonna end it here. We hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as we did. Go give these boys all the love and support they deserve. We wish Haechan a very, safe recovery. And we'll wait for him to come back. We'll leave a link to our Patreon, Instagram, and our Twitter down below in the description box. We hope you want to check us out. We really help us out so much. Seriously, your support means the absolute world to us. Welcome to all of our new babies. It's seriously amazing. We love you. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.